Hello everyone, back on track here on the channel after a long time without making content, finally back making a good piece of content for you. And let's start with a important week that's gonna start here. We have some key economical events that might move the markets up and down, and let me go through with you with those events, and then I will just go on Bitcoin and some Ethereum chart perhaps, and give you a macro view about what is happening, how can you position yourself, what can you do to take advantage from these movements. So firstly, now, this week we have Fed speakers speaking the whole week, and the first thing, it's going to be on Tuesday, all right? The job openings. I have my my little piece of paper over here. So on Tuesday, 10 a.m. for Wednesday, 10 a.m. for those whoever are here in Australia, New Zealand time, it is the job openings. It's a tight or cooling market, gives insight into wages pressure and demand, so might not give that big move, but this data on Tuesday, it's give like a piece of advice about what's going to happen next and which is important. So on Wednesday we have at 8:15 a.m. here in Aussie time, and 8:15 a.m. in American time and 10 p.m. in Aussie time, ADP employment and ISM manufacturer PMI. This gives up the private payrolls activity, provides early read on Friday's jobs data, which is the important one. So all those two, they are not very important. They won't move the market hips, but it's going to give you just a kind of an update about what's going to happen next. Then Thursday start getting hot. Jobless claims at 10:30 p.m. here in Australia. This is a lead indicator for labor market, healthy or not, and uptick could raise a recession concerns, which this can move something. So this is a preview. And finally, the most important one for me, which is economical data that can move the market. It's been moving the market since 2 months ago. A lot of people talking about cutting interest rates. President Trump asked for 100 bips to be cut at 200 bips, and our Fed friend Jerome Powell just gave us 25 pips, okay, which was very, very small, but yeah, he's not giving up his position, and he is not willing to go by pressure. He's doing what he thinks it's good. But for us that we are on risk markets, interest rates cut are lovely because the risk come back to the market. Risk on, risk off, that doubt it's very bad for risk assets as Bitcoin and another cryptocurrency. And now Friday, non-farm payrolls unemployment rate at 10:30 p.m. here for us in our island, Australia. So this is the most important release. Okay, we'll give a strong data and could delay easing while weakness may support risk assets. So if it's the job, the numbers are weak, it's going to support interest rates cut. It's going to support risk assets, and that's when our lovely Bitcoin is going to get in. So now let's talk about Bitcoin, right? A little bit of light off here because of my charts coming, and yes, so let's go. All right, so my friend here, Bitcoin chart in front of you, And today, perhaps I'm just going to go through Bitcoin chart. Okay, let's get up and running here from this move. All right, that's where I want to. Here, it is a place where Bitcoin correct from the all-time highs. A little bit of a macro view for you. Bitcoin correcting from all-time highs here, and after a geopolitical move, Trump was elected, all that thing, we got new all-time highs, beautiful. And then Bitcoin just gave a sharp correction, right? At this moment here, all right, at this very moment here, gold was just behaving very well, okay? Every time we have the crypto market correcting, or you have this sideways movements, correction or sideways movements, precious metals like gold, silver, they start performing, okay? It's kind of if the crypto market it's not in a sharp move up, risk starts moving off, all right? And that's what happened always. I've seen that before. I've been there before, and I can see what's going to happen next. A sharp correction here, boom. You can see that we made since April, okay? We made a sharp move with very few corrections, all right? And this is an awesome move for Bitcoin, all right? Impulsive moves all the way, okay? Here, this was a matter of 2 months. You can see that Bitcoin went from 74,000 to 112, okay? 112,000 USD. Now we are in something that I would like to call as a sideways correction. That's here. It's where people lose money. Here they start doubting the asset. Here they start doubting everything that they made happen during perhaps good accumulation points, all right? And here it's the moment where they just start fading, okay? Because it's not moving sharp up. My friend, all markets, they have accumulation points, all right? This is a sideways move of Bitcoin. You can see there is a yellow trend line here, which is not very, I don't know if you can see in the, let me just change the color here. Perhaps you'll be able to see. Now in black, as you can see. You can see that this trend line here is defending very well, okay? As this one here is defending the upside. So what does it mean for you? We are still in an uptrend here. It's a sideways move, but we are still in an uptrend. All right, and you should work in your mentality. You should work in your gut feeling, and you should hold yourself, because, my friend, there is no market that just move up and that's it. We have corrections, and those moments are moments for you to establish your positions, and that's what we've been looking for here. Look what Bitcoin it's doing. It's being bought by institutions in all these downward moves. Here, boom, bought up. Here, bought up. Here, another one. Okay, what if this is a very serious trend line? Okay, this is the strength of the movement. If we lose this trend line by doing a movement like this, then for sure we're going to get deeper corrections, okay? Then it's going to be a correction that you need to just check your levels, check geopolitical and economy, check fundamental factors in terms of Bitcoin. We don't need to check because it is what it is. Bitcoin is Bitcoin, and You don't need to check more. Fundamentally, the asset is being moving 10 years just upwards, okay? And this is where people cannot hold themselves, because in these corrections, it's where the movement is. And two things can happen from here, okay? One, what I explained to you. We can break down this trend line and have a deeper correction here. If this is to happen, okay, what I would like to see to get into a position is this is the weekly chart, okay? We need to find a bottom here in the weekly chart. I would like to see for us to find this bottom before this line here at 98, so we can make a reversal movement at this area over here, okay? That's what I would like to see. And for that, I would like to get into a position. This is what I think it's the best. If we break down this line, I would like to see the daily chart in a oversold position, okay? So I think that's the best way. And yeah, just where I draw the line here, okay? Here at 98 would be where I would be looking to buy in case we break this trend line, okay? Now, this will be very oversold in the daily, okay? Very oversold. We're gonna be at 28 here, I think. Yeah, 28, 29. We're gonna be in a nicely oversold zone, okay? And that's a very good entry. And for the altcoins, of course, they'll bleed even more. That's normal, okay? Altcoins, every time Bitcoin bleeds, altcoins will bleed way more. Just if we break down, okay? Now, let's be realistic, okay? This asset is still in an uptrend, and that will be the case of a sharp movement up over here, okay? And then we're gonna go for all-time highs, and we can even do that, okay? We can bump in this resistance here, correct a little bit, 110, bump again in 114, come again 110 over here. We can make this movement here sharply, okay? And keep going up, and then we're gonna reach for more all-time highs. Good thing is gold is being moved up, all right, which every time Bitcoin is sideways, it's correcting, or Bitcoin is a bit trading, it's range trading, gold do its move, and later on Bitcoin catch up really fast. Some people are very happy with gold and silver now, but when we talk about Bitcoin catches up really fast, my friend. So then what happened is people now, they have the opportunity to buy at discount, they don't do it. And then when we are at all-time highs, when we are here at 124, they are willing, what about Bitcoin now? Yeah, but you're having a great opportunity now to set up some bids, all right? In case we break down, for me, it's not a problem at all. For me, it's a blessing, all right? You can go there and purchase more Bitcoin. All right, for altcoins, of course, they don't have institutional bids every single day. They don't have ETFs behind. For other altcoins, I think Bitcoin and Ethereum are the ones that have more this strength in terms of institutional flows. All right, they will be the ones that will correct the list and get a strong upside in a longer term. But yeah, you have the opportunity now, as we can go here. I don't want to make this video long, but if we go here and we see Ethereum, so my chart is very it's very busy here, but we can see that we were trading, all right, not long ago, as here in May, yeah, let's say May, we were trading off 1,500, all right, 1,500 USD. My friend, look at this. I'll get the ruler here for you. So this established projects in the market with institutional institutional grade asset, which is Ethereum, made 200% till August. Okay, now we see a correction again. That's the same thing. Look, this asset is in an upside, all right? And look at how similar is this movement here before a huge breakout to this one. All right, just see, all right? This was an accumulation zone. This is an accumulation zone. This was a correction, all right? So you have this opportunity in the market, and you need to understand that opportunities come and go, and you need to take a decision when you are gonna get into something or you won't. But what I can see here, I see opportunity in front of me. I see I'm bullish, all right? I'm not. That's normal. Markets correct. Markets go sideways, and if you're not patient, you won't succeed. Simple as that. You need to be patient, succeed, and look in a long-term view. Look in the short term here. Look how many opportunities this asset Ethereum gave you, gave me as well. So 200% since May from August. Look how fast this catch up, and that's what I'm telling. Sometimes people take long. I don't know, and then boom, we have a sharp move up, an impulsive move, and then people lose, okay, what was a big opportunity. Now, thank you very much for your time. I think it's a very good market update from my side, and I hope see you here on my channel again. And yeah, I'll be doing that more frequently now as I was before. And yeah, you can count on me for your market analysis. So thank you very much. I see you soon.